Hey creatives, it's your girl Janice, the Patch Princess, and today we are going to patch a full crossbody, right? So I know we did a crossbody before, but I think we did it quickly and it was all in a bundle deal. But there's a way to patch the crossbody, because as you see, if you patch it long ways, once your customer actually snaps in the front of her crossbody, some of her patches may be actually on the back. So we're going to talk about patch placement, where and how to place the patches, temperature again, and just the whole process. So let's get to it. So tools we need, definitely our crossbody, our patches. So I have all of my patches set. So like I told you ladies, when typically I'm gonna patch a crossbody or patch anything for that fact of the matter, before I start patching, I like to pull off all of the paper off the back of my patches. And this is the protective paper, which protects the glue. So you wanna just prepare. Pull all of your paper off the back of your patches. And I've had a few calls with some people, a few DMs, saying my patches are not sticking, and when I asked, did you pull off the white paper, they're like, oh, what white paper? That white paper. So make sure you're pulling off the white paper. Okay, so layout is pretty much preference, but of course you see I have my crossbody laid out. I like to turn it over just to see the furthest I can go up, which is about right here. So what I do on my heat press, I am sure to have the cutoff hanging over. So I know not to patch anything beyond this point here. So temperature. Typically, we want to keep our temperature at 285 in 15 seconds for timing. You can go up to 300 max for crossbody. So let me just bring it up to 295. So like I said, between 285 and 300. So I just brought my heat press up to 295, 15 seconds. So let's start pressing. So of course I always tell you all, you must have a Teflon sheet. Here's mine. Mine is always taped to my heat press. And I simply do that because when we're pressing, typically we're just laying our Teflon sheet anywhere, and sometimes we lose it. So I like to keep it here. So let's start patching. Most importantly, you guys, you do not want to press one patch at a time. Something I discussed in previous videos. So I like to do a full layout first. And I had already did my layout previous to this, just to know how I want my bag to look. So I'm laying my patches out. And so because the crossbody typically, well, the space is much smaller than a jacket and there's only one side, I can lay all of my patches out at the same time and patch all of them, press all of them at the same time, which means we're giving less heat to the patches, which means they're going to adhere better and longer. So 2 presses, we're gonna do 2 presses max on here. So now I have all of my patches laid out. And again, as I stated, ladies and gents, it's preference how you lay your patches out. So I had a layout already, but I found another one that I like. Like I said, preference. Okay, so we are ready to press down, making sure none of my patches are overlapping. Okay. So we're gonna press. We're pressing for 15 seconds. So ladies, like I also talked about too, it's good to go ahead and lay out any item you're doing. Do several different layouts on your items because you just might find a better layout versus just pressing down the very first layout that you put together. So we press for 15 seconds. I'm letting the heat, the glue adhere. So you don't want to ever, soon as you press down, just quickly move your item, whether it's a jacket or a crossbody, because the glue on the back of each patch needs a couple of seconds just to adhere to the fabric. Okay, so it's been a few seconds. We're gonna press again, but I just want you all to see the layout. Let's snap it in. Jeez, this button's hot. Okay, so as you can see, hot. Once I snap in, and if I decide to put it on, none of my patches are overlapping, so that it's not falling behind. So that's the main thing. Let's press one more time and we are finished. And I like to just do a final press just to be 100. So that's $2.95, 15 seconds, and we are done with this crossbody design. So again, I'm gonna let it cool for a few minutes and then I'm gonna take it off. If you all have any questions, simply DM me or email me about your patching. But please, please, please look at all of the videos, you guys, because a lot of you all, and I'm not gonna say a lot, but a few of you all are not watching the videos totally. So that's where the problem is coming in at. I'm doing videos on all of our supplies just for you all to know how to properly use them, our patches, our transfers, etc. So please, please watch our videos. Thank you.